Hi, it's Connie Erickson. Welcome to another Live at 5. And today I wanted to talk about creating rituals. So follow my train of thought for a moment. Um, I was talking to a client the other day who was feeling just generally pretty overwhelmed. She had a lot going on and she was just kind of overwhelmed by life, and we were brainstorming about how she could deal and feel better. So I said that I wanted to figure out a way that she could have a couple of times during most days that she could feel calm and okay. She said that she liked going to the gym but couldn't find the time. She also said that she felt so overwhelmed on most days that she usually came home and poured herself a glass of wine every work night. Then a glass of wine turned into a bottle of wine while she sat on the couch and scrolled through her Twitter feed. So all of these things are rituals. Going to the gym, pouring wine, scrolling through your phone. And I don't know about you, but before I was a therapist, I thought of rituals as only as religious ceremonies, like going to church or some kind of new age women's circle practice. But rituals are, by definition, a routine series of actions performed according to a prescribed order the same way every time. And we all have rituals, whether we're aware of them or not. And I want you to think about the things you do on a daily or weekly basis. Do you brush your teeth right after you shower? Do you make coffee every morning? Do you stop at Wawa, watch the news, go to church every week, check your email, scroll through your phone before bed? I wonder how many rituals you can come up with. Think about it and maybe drop a comment right now while you're thinking about it. I have a theory about rituals. Okay, so hear me out. My theory is this, that I think almost all conscious ones, like going to the gym or going to church or journaling, bring us higher. They help to make us better. And almost all of the unconscious ones, like scrolling through our phones, pouring the second glass of wine, walking to the fridge during the commercial, they bring us down and help us be the least best versions of ourselves. And our unconscious rituals are the things we do regularly, the same way every day, but without much thought. And they're not all bad. We feed our pets, we take our showers, we say goodnight. But when we don't stop to notice and question our rituals, they can really steal away a lot of time and a lot of joy. Think about it. When was the last time you mindlessly scrolled through your phone for 20 or 30 minutes? Be honest. Was it yesterday? Today? And after you did it, did you say to yourself, wow, I'm so glad I scrolled through Facebook. I feel so renewed and refreshed and ready to take on the world. If you did, good for you. Keep it up. But more likely you said, I can't believe I wasted all that time. I'm so annoyed with myself. And I think it's true, the same thing is true in our relationships. The unconscious rituals we have and the conscious rituals we have. I knew a couple that fought every time they were about to have company over. It took them a couple of years to figure that out, but once they became conscious, they were able to make changes. They were able to kind of rein it in. And I also knew a couple who has had a Friday night date every Friday since they were married. They've been married for about 30 years, and that date has been their refuge during some really tough times. The toddler years, the teenage years, rough spots in their marriage, and I know it'll take them through retirement as well. So as you move through your week this week, I want you to start noticing what you do habitually. Notice your rituals, the conscious and the unconscious ones. Notice the ones that affect you personally and the ones you have as a couple. And if you don't have enough conscious ones, it's time to make a few. Here are some ideas that are simple, free, and easy. Take some time to ask about each other's day. Have a 30-second kiss when returning from work. Say goodnight. Take a weekend walk. You get the idea. So come up with a few conscious rituals. As for my client, she decided that even though she didn't have time to get to the gym, she would do 10 or 20 minutes of yoga every day before work, and she would set a timer for reading her Twitter feed. Small steps to becoming more conscious and taking advantage of the power of rituals. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to sign up for my webinar series, Getting and Staying Close. This Wednesday is the first one, first of 3, and you'll learn about the one thing that happy couples do differently. And next week, it'll be the 4 relationship killers and what to do instead. All right, thanks again, and I'll see you next week.